Can we talk about Geezer and can we talk about Maroon? Are those songs done at the same time?
Nah. Dom has been one of like my biggest creative inspirations since I found his music when I was like whenever we first started like linking up. And at times he'll just send me music. Him or Reed, who I'm working with now too, they'll just like send me songs and I'll tell them what I'm working on and they're like, oh, that's a cool idea. But then maybe they'll go ghost and then maybe we'll talk again. And now we're here. Basically, that's how that happened. But
so that's your collaboration process with Dominic Fike?
Yeah, that's being Dom's friend.
Yeah.
You might not talk to that nigga for a second, but that's my boy though.
But
life.
I just gotta say, that's a real friend. A real friend that doesn't judge somebody for going silent and riding in and out.
Right. Yeah, I understand because I do that to people too, and it's
too.
not on purpose, but like I be going through shit.
Same.
It's like.
And I gotta say, the best friends are the ones that don't skip a fucking beat and do not even ask a question about it.
Yeah, if he needs me, I'm there.
That's what matters.
Same with these two men right here.
It's beautiful too.
I'm being for real.
You and Dom have a crazy story, like because you and like what you did for his career, and it's just like crazy to see all the little ripples.
Can you
of,
explain
everything.
it a little bit?
Me and Dom?
Yeah, give us the backstory because you also had a hand in Euphoria, but I know you go back way before then.
Yeah, I met him. I saw his mugshot photo. I was like, he looks beautiful. Who is this person? And then I listened to the music. I was like, there's no, similar to bro. It's like, there's no way this nigga sings this way when he was in jail.
Ooh, I see that. Actually. That makes a lot of sense.
I was like, what is going on? And I just DM'd him. And then we just like met at Flognaw, I think. And it was like brief. He's kind of quiet. And I was like, this nigga hates me. I was like, he's bad as fuck. Like, it's confusing.
You like that?
yeah, I do. And then I think, we kind of just like kept kicking it every now and then. And like I was working on this album that Jack Antonoff produced for me called Arizona Baby, and I tweeted throughout that, like it's like during the rollout. I tweeted like, I need Dominic Fike on the album or I'm not releasing it. And then he texted me like, twin, you could just text me, bro. Like, why are you being dramatic? And he pulled up to the studio or our crib in Laurel Canyon at the time. And he was playing these chords. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. And I was with Romel. And then Dom hated the chords he played and the verse he laid. I was like, bro, trust me, it's so good. And then he left and ended up being the biggest song of my career to this day up until Splush stuff.
Ooh, we're talking about
Peach.
that song?
It's called Peach, yeah.
Whoa.
And then yeah, I don't know. And then I was like, I felt like he's the right creative collaborator for me. Similar way that I felt about Amir. It's like it just works, or Ben or Spells. Like you feel it, you don't want to run away from stuff like that if you're obsessed with what you do. And I love making music. So yeah. Yeah. That's how I think about me and Dom's, like at least the start of our journey, I guess. And I think it's also why Geezer feels so appropriate, because it feels like us. It feels like we're being real. Yeah, and I didn't even want to I was like in an argument or some shit with my ex, and he called me or Reed called me. And they're like, "Yo, pull up, like, do this song. It's called Geezer." I think they had the whole shit laid out. I was like, bruh, I'm arguing with this nigga right now. And someone had to like drag me out the crib. But then like I pulled up to Conway and we did it. We did like a year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, but
that's when you do all your best songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's when we did Texas
kind of
Blue. I didn't even know that, but you kept like walking outside, and I was like, oh, something's going on.
And I was dealing with a breakup.
You were doing it, yeah.
Yeah, literally. That's kind of my.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Going back to the chaos thing, exactly. Yeah, like it's kind of fuels a lot of. It does fuel a lot of stuff for me, but
I couldn't do it.
I know
you have so many people involved.
You're too organized.
I wouldn't even say I'm organized at all, but I just think like, because you mix your life and creativity, and the people who are helping you make the music, you're having drama with them, or you know what I mean? It's like I can have a messy life, I could have messy art, but I need like the window between me and the art. If it gets blurred with other people, I could see how it could make it better, like with these moments of like just emotional release. But it's stressing me out imagining it. You know,
you gotta know how to manage it. And well, it's not for everyone.
What do you learn from somebody like Jack Antonoff that you actually apply that knowledge in these situations?
He taught me how to choose a single.
Okay, that's pretty good.
How did he teach you?
Yeah. What's the secret?
Because
I need to know, twin.
Because I asked him, how do you pick a single? And he said, it should always be a. Sorry, Jack. I'm just giving. It was in private, but whatever.
Like, no.
I mean, I think he'll be okay with it. He was like, just make sure you do a song that. Make sure you put a song that you're comfortable performing for the rest of your career. You know. Yeah. And I was like, okay. So do things that feel truthful. Do things that feel like that you feel connected to.
And that is Blush.
Yeah.
That
literally. Blush, Geezer, all this, whatever the fuck this is we're making right now. It's all happening in real time. But like, yeah, that's how I feel.
What is the story that you're telling with this body of work? Is there one cohesive story that's woven through all 18 songs?
Yeah. It's I would say Post Breakup Beauty is the it's the heart of the album, because it's like the entire record to me is a breakup record, and it's a summer record, and it's like things I would listen to growing up that like my mom would be playing in the car or something, like sonically, you know what I'm trying to say? So like it's a breakup album.
It's a breakup album, but it doesn't necessarily totally feel fully like a breakup album.
Because I made it with people that love me and people I love, and we're like smiling the whole time. You know, they helped me get over the breakup, and I think that's my favorite part about Blush, really. It's like, I just feel so free. You know, it feels very free.
Who is Yoko Ono? I know who Yoko Ono is, but there's a reference here, right? Are you not?
I love that song. That's such a good
song. What's the Beatles like? Yoko Ono, I don't want to know.
That is so good.
Imagine I actually didn't know who Yoko Ono was. And I was tell me.
No, it's like, I would say it's like maybe, yeah. I don't want to say. I want to tell you a secret, but I can't say the secret because I don't need more drama as I do this press run.